Are you tired of playing Overwatch and not knowing how you can improve? Do you want to set yourself up with a plan that will help you improve for the long term? Well, look no further than my coaching plans available for sale in my Discord server. What you're buying is not just private sessions.
That bopping. That boy hear me. Oh, what the fuck?
What you are buying is a plan that continues the coaching even after the session. With this plan, you get reviews of your gameplay analysis on my stream, channels to quickly ask me questions and talk with my other students, discounts on future sessions, and much, much more. Link to join my Discord is in the description below. Hope you enjoy the video.
In this game, I felt like we won. Like okay, maybe I got a lot of picks for like team fights that I lost. So there's a lot of back and forth. Like we win, and then I'd get picks, and then my team would come back, and maybe we clean up, but then the enemy might come and stall, and then we lose because then they come back. So it's a lot of like what I got was like not conforming a lot of kills because I could put a lot of pressure because 76, but I didn't get like the kills, so the team fight wouldn't be won, even though I was like putting a lot of pressure, maybe getting like a few kills, since there's a lot of teammates coming back, enemy teams coming back, we would lose the team fight. Because then it doesn't matter how many people I hit if I'm alone, even if my team dies and their team's back, how am I gonna win like a 1v6, That was my biggest thing, I feel.
Let me ask you something. Why are you like? Okay, so for one thing, what's your goal right now? Like, what do you think your goal as soldier is? Like, when you're approaching this fight, you see your team comp. What are you thinking? What are you trying to do?
I mean, I put pressure on tanks, and if I can see a support, maybe Helix into like headshots to kill them.
Why tanks though?
I don't know because I guess Widow is the burst character, and I'm the sustain damage or something like shields, I guess.
Yeah.
Try to deal with the shields.
There's like a Winston on your left right now who's focusing something. You can see that he's hard engaged. Wouldn't it be in your interest to see what that is? Right? Because you can see that he's clearly zapping at something. Right? So the idea is that you're playing from the outside in. And you are forcing you're putting pressure on the mid, right? But you're not actually helping clear this lane. You see what I'm saying? Because as long as this lane isn't clear, you're not going to be able to advance and take a harsher angle. You're not going to be able to actually like put more pressure on the enemy and be even more of a threat. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense because if they can just back away if they want to,
right?
and I won't be able to chase
that's
them
exactly what the Sigma does. You've put an entire clip into him. He's still around. He's chilling. All right, but this whole time there's been a Tracer, a Genji on your left. Now, did you see them? No, because you didn't really get the opportunity to. But you see that there's a Winston engaging. If I were you, I would be looking to hug like this. Right? And my goal would be to clear out this angle first because I see that there's things going on here. If I know as soldier I want to be taking angles and put out consistent pressure, I'm going to need to clear out this lane first. If I don't do this, you're not going to be able to get the harsh angles that you want.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it because Tracer was even behind me, so even if I got, I would have died.
Damn, you'd love these jumps. I mean, they work though. You're in an interesting position. It's good. Oh, there we go. This is a nice position for you.
Then hog.
Are you gonna die?
I don't like this hog.
Okay.
He was bullying me the whole game.
Yeah. This is part of the reason why, I mean... Like, this is where focusing on somebody who isn't a squishy makes sense. Right, because although you're focusing on a squishy that's a Tracer right now, is their position a position that's actually threatening to your team?
No, but they can die, right? I don't know.
Right, yeah, they can die, but it's like you can kind of see that it's like who right now, again, in terms of map control, is going to benefit you more. The Tracer that's crouching on point or the hog that's looking for a flank
The
to get a
hog.
pick. You see what I'm saying? That's where your attention changes, right? It's all about focusing on this map control and controlling who's in the most aggressive position. I'm willing to bet if you had focused on this hog rather than the tracer, or at least you had been taking map control in mind and you were thinking like, okay, I need to clear out this, right? If you had been thinking about that, I guarantee you see this hog and he doesn't hook you because you start moving erratically, or you start
Or he
using
runs
cover
away,
differently, right? Or you really lay into him and he doesn't really feel confident in going for the hook. You see what I'm saying? Now, let me be clear. I'm not actually worried about how this player dodges the hook or how they didn't kill the tracer, and I'm also not implying that as soon as the hog appears, him pressuring the hog would have dissuaded the hog from going for the hook. They probably would have still gone for the hook anyways. There wasn't enough time to actually pressure him out. I'm trying to instill a train of thought for the player by saying they need to actively clear angles ahead of time before they can just freely shoot on the objective. I think that in itself would have been a preventative measure to this situation, since the player could have cleared the hog or whatever future threat from this angle, and this, well, would have never been an issue. So yeah, that's why I said the things I said here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense, because now he like has all the map control to just push in and hook
Yeah,
me and then do this.
He just does this and it's over, right? You see, 1, 2, 3 kills on your team, you still lose. That's it, right? You still lost even though you felt like you were suppressing a tracer. The map control wasn't, like, it wasn't the right person in terms of map control.
Блять, хорошо, что это сундуки вот эти остались наверху, заебись вообще. Да ты чё?
Yeah.
But yeah. Why are you contesting that?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
I guess you have Matrix, that's okay, but...
It gets worse. Yeah.
Okay, but what's good about this healing station?
I can jiggle people around.
Yeah, right? You have multiple angles to contest. You can play aggressively, you can play passively, right? So, let me ask you something. How does this look?
Yeah, not great.
Yep. So, there's 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, well, potentially 4. Where's the tracer? Potentially 5 incoming people versus Zephyr, right? And I know you want to get GM and you think you're good, but you gotta have a little bit of respect here, because it's like now when the Winston engages, this is when it makes a little bit more sense to peek, right? Well, I mean, he's not even engaged really; he's like part engaging, and this is where it would make sense to like poke, right? And then once you start actually peeking and like truly start, right, focusing on people and like sitting there and trying to do as much pressure as possible, that's when what happens?
He jumps on him.
Yeah, right, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So this is the timing of your engagements that's wrong here, right? Obviously you don't really get punished for it, but you should be punished for it a couple times here.
I definitely should have been punished. That Widow did not.
Nice job holding off against the tracer, good. I mean, this is just very awkward because it's like you're standing out in the sightline like this, and I'm worried that the Widowmaker is going to hit you.
I think she's distracted with the monkey, so I got lucky there.
What were we saying earlier, where it's like, what is the general thing that people are going to focus on?
The people in front of them.
Big fat fucking thing jumping onto them, right? So that's where it further enforces that you have to just like time it correctly, and then look, even the tracer just says fuck it and she leaves you, right, to go for the Winston, right? And that's where it's like kill opportunities arise from things like that. So if you can take advantage of that, and look, right, why is it okay to focus a tank here?
Because there's nothing else to shoot.
Yeah, and where's are the DPS and like aggressive angles right now? Are they like a threat to you right now? Who's the threat?
No. The monkey and Zarya.
That's how you focus on them, right? And there we go. Now you're gonna get yourself 2 kills. There we go. Easy.